Hello there, Dr. Drake, aka that douchebag who has to come back to school to learn some manners.
I don't have to come back to school to learn manners, I have to come back to learn some respect.
Same thing. Anyway, your friend Damien will be here later. I'm going to have a lesson in teaching you some manners, then a lesson in teaching Damien some manners. Then I'll sit you both in one room together and we'll see if you can both get along.
Before we start, let me make one thing clear to you. Damien is not my friend, he never will be my friend. He tried to kill me by going for a knife.
Good for him, I'd have gone for a knife too. Okay then, let's start the lesson, kid.
Don't you dare call me a kid again.
Manners, or in your case, respect, is a very common thing. For example, what would you say if you had a lollipop, and then a kid asked you if you could have it?
I'd tell the kid to F off.
No. Now that's the kind of language that got you in here, kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man.
Alright then. What would you do if you were on a bus and you were sat down? Then an old lady got on, but there were no seats.
I'd say, hey old lady, you can have this seat.
Very good.
But it's already taken.
No. You don't say it's already taken, you stand up and give her your seat.
But I got to the seat first.
You know what? We're not going to get anywhere, so I'll just put on a video about how to get manners.
Videos are old. Put on a DVD.
Okay Damien, maybe you can do a little better than how Dr. Drake did.
I'm sure I can. I'm actually one of your old students.
Are you that stupid one who was always happy about everything?
Yeah, that's me. I'm so glad you can remember.
Okay Damien, what would you do if you had a lollipop and a kid came over and asked you if you could have it?
I don't like lollipops.
That's not what I asked you. What would you do if a kid wanted your lollipop?
I'd say, here kid, take it. It's yours.
Very good Damien, very good. Of course, if it was me, I wouldn't let the kid have it.
Well, it's your decision.
Next question, if you were on a bus and you were sat down, then the old lady got on the bus, but there were no seats, what would you do?
I don't take the bus.
If you did take the bus, what would you do?
I'd say, hey old lady, who doesn't look that old, here take my seat, and have my lollipop.
Wow Damien, that was excellent. I don't need to see anymore. Let's see how you get on when we put you and Dr. Drake in a room together.
Hey Dr. Drake, I haven't seen you since the other day when I tried to kill you. Shut up, nobody even believed me about that when I told them. You got off the hook this time, but next time, you'll pay. How do you get your mustache so beautiful? What the hell is wrong with you? We should be at work right now, but instead we're stuck here because of you. I thought we were here because you don't have any respect. I do have respect, just not for you. I think you're a swell guy. You're the first person to ever say that to me, but your charms aren't going to work. This is worse than that time I accidentally insulted that patient about her butt being too big. Hello Judy, how are you feeling today? I'm just going to have to ask you to remove yourself from that seat because your butt is too big.
Excuse me?
Your butt is gigantic, and those seats are really expensive. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt if you just stood up for a few hours. You see? You shouldn't insult patients like that. Don't tell me that you've never insulted a patient. No, never. Well, I never insulted anyone. It was only until you came along that something clicked inside me. A rage of anger just spread over my body. I guess it was the fact that I had to work with somebody. I haven't had to work with somebody for years. Well, maybe you need to let that inner happy guy out. Oh my sweet little dinosaur ass, you just touched me. That's because I like you again. The other day when I tried to kill you was just a misunderstanding. I just lost it a little. You're crazy. I hate you. You're handsome. I like you. Shut up. Don't say that. Call me a name or something. Show the right emotion. Don't just remain happy all the time. It's freaky. Friendship is forever. You're starting to make less sense than usual.
So how did it go?
Just as I expected it to. I don't feel any different, and I still hate Damien as much as I did before.
Oh, well. At least I get paid, either way.
How did you think me and Damien would get along by just being made to sit in a room for a while? It makes no sense.
I don't know. What do you think I am? Some kind of know-it-all?
Well, you are a teacher, aren't you?
Hey, hey. Shush.
I think you need to learn some manners. You're actually quite a rude guy.
Hey, mustache face. You trying to make an enemy of me too?
No. I'm sorry.
Well, okay then. I'll see you around, Dr. Drake, and don't think you can come back to the school to teach the kids about safety. They don't need a butthead like you teaching them anything. Damien, however, can come back anytime. He's such a nice guy. He deserves a better friend than you.
That's it, he's winning. Everyone thinks that Damien is some kind of swell guy. Something's gotta change.